Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is Sunday. Yes, today is Sunday. And for some reason, today it seems the camera works a little bit better. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. So, by the way, if this is first time you're taking this free lesson, my name is Violet Lee. Let's get started, okay? Bring the two arms together, and if you can bring all the way closer together, that's good. If not, it's okay. Also, don't worry. Now, go to turn your wrist to the front, to your right side, toward yourself, left and front. Now you just go all the way around, turning your wrist. And looks like today the internet and the Facebooks is also doing a little bit better. So hopefully it's a good day. And sun is shining outside, so it's all good. Keep going. Relax your shoulders. Relax your mind. Good. Keep going. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. Good. Now reverse. Go to your left, yourself, right and front. Very good. Keep going. Let's go for two more sets. Here's one and two. And now stretch and relax. Good. Bring the hands to your waist and just do the elbow rotations. And it's horizontal rotation. And you can feel in your shoulders. Shoulders are moving. And so are elbows. Elbow is doing that horizontal rotation. And we want to add more by turning the wrist. So your hands are also doing that rotation. Good. And if you are standing, and you can shift weight to your right and left. And now you also have your core doing the rotation. Good. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. And for all the movements I demonstrate in the class, I do both sitting and standing. So you will see me get up and down. You don't have to do that, okay? And now, gentle fist, and turn to your right side twice and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2. Keep going. 3, 2. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Good. And next, and your right arm up, close to your ear. And using your shoulder to turn the arm, going forward and down. Very good. Keep going. Go all the way around. See, now your shoulder should feel very different than previously when we are doing the elbow rotation. And this one is the shoulder doing like vertical circle. Yes. And make a circle as big as you can. And go for two more. Here's one and two. Now reverse. Can you feel it in your shoulder? I can. It's getting really sore. Very good. Make your circles big without hurting yourself, but give a very good workout. Good. Last one. And switch left arm up close to your ear, going forward and down. Again, using the shoulder to turn the arm. The focus is on your shoulder. And feel it? Good. Can you hear it? I can. Okay. Two more. Here's one and two. Reverse. Brushing through your left ear. Okay. Keep your head suspended. Your arm actually touching your ear. Big, big, big rotation. Very good. Let's go for two more. Here's one and two. All right. Next, gentle fist. Okay. And one, two. Now, hands facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, stop. Good. Hands together. And now, gently massage your neck, going back and forth, and using the warmth from your hands to melt the stress away in your neck. It doesn't matter, men or women and or children in any manner. A lot of times when we feel stressed, the neck is the first one, to hurt. Yeah. And I did not realize that years and years ago when I was working for corporate America. And at the end of the day, my neck just feel like it's going to break. It hurts so bad. And I did not realize that was the stress. Okay, and now, keep your head suspended, upper body upright, and gently lower your head. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Gentle stretch. Good. Now up, tilt to your right shoulder. Up, left shoulder. Up, looking at ceiling. Back to center. Now head down. Circle to right, back, left, and down. Keep going. Now reverse to your left, back, right, and down. Keep going. Last hand left, back, right, and down. Good. Hands together. Now massage your kidneys. Good. Next, we're going to do the hip rotation. And keep your body, head suspended and upper body upright. And just turn your hip to the right, back, left, and front. And you can do this sitting, just following me. Right, back, left, front. Last time. Now reverse. Left, back, right, front. Last time, left, back, right, and front. Good. Now hands together. And now massage your knees. And now using the hands to guide the knee outward circling. And if you're sitting, pick up your heel and sit up straight. Very good. Let's go for 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. Now reverse. In and out. In and out. Keep going. Very good. Good. And next one, we're going to do the front lunges. Let me demonstrate for you sideways. Make sure your right knee is either over your ankle or behind, okay? And you will do the downward pausing, okay? And not go forward pushing. Good. And now, bring your right knee into the chest if you're sitting. Good. If you're standing, keep doing the downward pausing, okay? And last one. Good. And now switch. Now left foot in the front, right foot in the back. Again, doing the downward pausing. You're sitting, left knee to the chest. And hug it in and sit up straight. Very good. And last one. Next, we're going to do side lunges. So if you're standing, open your legs as wide as you can and shift weight to your right side. Don't turn your body. This is no. This is good, okay? And again, doing the pausing. If you're sitting, pick up your right leg and using your right hand, gently pressing down your right knee. Okay, switch. Legs open wide. Shift weight to your left. Good. Or you're sitting, left foot up and gentle pressing down. Very good. And shake it out. Relax. Kick from behind. Spring your legs and spring your arms. Good. And now place your right toes behind and using your right knee to draw circles. Very good. And if you're sitting, pick up your right leg. And now turn the other direction. Very good. And now switch. And left toes in the back. And keep the back upright. And now pick up your left foot if you're sitting and just doing the ankle rotations as well. Very good. And now reverse. Well, let me show you something. If you like to do standing, but at the same time, you don't really feel, say, how should I say, comfortable, and doing it, you can just, place a hand on the chair or something, and just do this, okay? So you not totally rely on the chair, but it gives you the, how should I say, the safety, yes, and you can do that way as well. Okay, and now tap down on your legs, go down the front, and tap on your feet. Now move hands to the back, behind, okay? Gradually coming up, extra padding behind the knees. This is called 稳中穴. And coming up, patting your butt. Yes. The side where the hip joints are. Good. Going down. Extra padding outside the knee. And going down. And here are the 足三里 for your stomach. Extra padding. And going down. Extra padding on your ankle outside. Now move hips inside. And you can move your feet farther apart. Maybe easier to work with. And now going up about 4 fingers. 三阴交 extra padding. Now coming up inside your knees, 血海, ocean of blood. And now gently drumming up your tummy. You can make any rhythm you want to. Okay. Okay, relax. And then next, we're going to do the 8 sections of brocade. I'll be right back. Good. Okay. Keep your feet hip width apart. Doesn't matter you're sitting or standing. And if you're standing, keep your knees softly bent and what should I say? Fold your inguinal creases. So it's like you're sitting on a high stool and with your back upright. And round the hands in the front. And relax shoulders. Relax your neck. And slowly inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now join your hands and flip the palms up. Lift yourself up. Look at the ceiling. Now look straight at screen. And open, bend your knees slightly if you're standing. And now, again, up, look straight, open, 两手托天，领三交 up, straight, open. Means both hands pushing toward the sky, and just pray for the health of your spine, shoulders, lower back, and the triple warmer. Very good. Relax. Next one. If you're standing, keep your feet open wide, but the toes are not fanning out like that. Bring your toes in, so both feet kind of parallel. Knee goes out. Arms crossed and touching at the wrist, okay? And the shoulder relaxed. Slowly pull your arms apart. Look at the left, index finger. Open right arm. Cross and pull. Open left, cross and pull. Make sure your body does not lean to the right nor the left. And you certainly do not want to lean forward. 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrow, great for the health of your heart and your lungs. Let's finish up on your right side. Now thinking about hip width apart, both hands facing up. Slowly left hand up and twist, right hand down. And notice the elbows are softly bent. The elbows are not straight as the first one. Good. 调理脾胃虚肝举 Improve the health of your stomach and spleen. Do this often. Good. One more set. Now both hands down in the front. Open, feel stretch in your chest. And now turn your head left and back. Make sure your body does not move. 五劳七伤往后瞧 Very good. Turn your head without turning your body. Good for the health of your liver, your digestive tract, and help to get rid of fatigue. How about one more set? Left, and finish up at right. Good. And the next one, if you're standing, open your legs wide, hands on your thigh. If you're sitting, bring your feet out, 45-degree angle. You don't want to open too wide, like people standing, you want to go 45-degree angle. But then you don't want to be too close, okay? 45-degree angle is the best. Keep your knee behind the heel, okay? Place your hands on the knees. And now, let's go together, sitting or standing. Lower your head to your right knee, circle to left. Keep circling. Back to center. Now from left to right, circling. 摇头摆尾去心火 Circling your head and tail. It's great to reduce the inflammation in the body. One more set. Good. Now bring your feet in. Good. And now arms up. And bring down for the palms, hands to the back. And now run the hands behind the legs. Touch the heels, toes. Move arms to the ears, coming up slowly. If you're standing, the same thing, grab the palms, hands to the back, but keep your legs straight as you bend forward and down. Heels, toes, knees, up, good. Up, 双手攀足固肾腰 both hands touching the feet. Great for the health of the kidneys. Now bring your hands down, bend your thumbs, 4 fingers wrap around. Okay, and if you're standing, you can do high position, medium, or low. Right fist out and bend your wrist at 90 degrees, hands open, turn at 90 degrees. Good. Now left out, turn, thumb in. Good. And make sure you open your eyes wide and staring at your screen. Better yet, screen beyond your screen. Good. Look really, really far. This is called 转拳怒目, 真气力. Eye opens wide and twist the wrist. Can increase the energy level as well as physical strength. Now pushing yourself up on your toes and down. Your heels come down naturally. Do not use any force to drive them down, okay? And at the same time, you don't want to do the control. 背后七颠百并消. If you do this 7 times along with the other 7 previous exercise we just did, you can keep the doctor away. Well, at least that's what they're supposed to do. It doesn't mean say, you can indulge yourself of overeating, over drinking, do whatever things which are risky to your life, right? Okay, good. And as this show has been going on, or I should say lesson has been going on for, close to 3 months now. And we have so many audience from 24 different countries, at least I know of some of them. If you don't tell me that, I will not know. But some of my friends, and they don't really use Facebook, and to make this lessons more accessible to everyone. And I also live streaming at Twitch TV as well as YouTube. And please share the information with your family and friends, especially people have some health issues with high blood pressure, hypertension, high blood sugar issue, with Parkinson or whatever, or people cannot sleep well. And maybe you want to recommend them to try it and see if they can improve their health, okay? And if you want to know what's the link for the YouTube and Twitch TV, and let me know. Thank you so much. Yes, today is Sunday, as I mentioned earlier, and Sunday is the day which we are very fortunately we can have Sifu Tim Brewer to share the excellent Qigong exercise with us. That's Qigong, taiji Qigong, 18 form. I think, yes. 师傅 team is already in the backstage, and let me bring him to our studio. Hey, good morning, Tim. How are you? Okay, good. So you're going to give us more details about the taiji qigong 18 form on the third section, right? Today.
That's correct. We'll go over some of the benefits and some of the more detail on the movement.
Wonderful, and we really appreciate all the great information you have shared with us for the first two sessions. So let me get out so we can be in good business. Okay.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Again, as Violet said, we're going to continue the last section of the Tai Chi Qigong Shibashu, the 18 movements. And what I'm going to do is give a brief overview when we go through each movement for the benefit. And then I'll actually go over detail of each movement as well. The reason why I say a brief overview of the benefits, because there's actually a long list of benefits of each movement. But in my opinion, if I get caught up too much and you get caught up too much and reading all the little things that go on, then you'll be distracted from the actual movement correction as well. But I will go over the benefit. This whole, as you can see, there's a progression or a overview, or I guess a high level benefit for each section I like to give. This section itself, I like to call more on the stagnation of qi and circulation of blood and lowering blood pressure. So this overall last 8 movements that we've done 10 already is more about the circulation of qi, a stagnation of qi, and also the circulation of blood. So most of these movements, you're going to have a benefit of the lung, heart, liver, and kidney, and some movements on spleen. A lot of these in TCM, in Chinese traditional medicine, you're going to have a lot of different benefits and by-benefits, secondary benefits and primary benefits for these things. So it's a little bit, if you read Chinese medicine and study it, you'll say, okay, well, this herb or this type of a treatment is good for, and it lists like 10 million things. So the key is listing the key benefits. A lot of things are secondary because the system, Tai Chi, Qigong, Kung Fu, anything like that, is about balancing everything together anyway. So we'll go over each movement and then I'll tell you a benefit. So the first movement of this last section is called basically looking back and staring at the sky or glazing the sky. It's very similar. What's called dipping hands and gazing at the sky. So it's very, very similar to in the first section when we look back and see the clouds, move hands, you see the clouds. So for this section though, you want to make very clear on the movement, back and forth movements, and understand about your knee placement. Again, in Tai Chi, Kung Fu, any type of movement, you do not want to get to where you have your knee to the toe or over the toe. It puts stress here on the knee joint. You want to make sure that your knee is 90 degrees, which means it's straight like this to the ground. I don't know if you can see that, but it's straight this to the ground. You do not want to put it to the toe. When you do that, it puts pressure in the knee. So all these movements, you want to get a good distance so you can actually move, but not go all the way to the toe. And what I like to call also a heel-toe placement, heel-toe relationship, which means when you have, like say, for instance, what I'm doing now, you have your left foot forward, you're not in the same line as your back foot and front foot. You want to go over shoulder width apart to where you can bring your front toe, and clear your back foot, your back heel. It's called heel-toe relationship. If you're on the same line, you're going to be off balance and you can't move correctly. So make sure you're wide enough, shoulder width apart. For this movement, for these next few movements, all the movements that are with the left foot forward, this is all the way the men stand, left foot forward. Women are going to switch and go right foot forward. This is because of the difference of energy, the yin and yang energy. So women more yin, men more yang. We're going to actually put the left foot forward for men, and again, right foot forward for women on these next few movements. Again, dipping your hands into the sea and to see this and to clear the sky. So first movement, you're going to use the back foot to push yourself forward. So use the back foot, dip in, bend slightly the waist, dip in, all the way is to the front. Then push the way back, lift the toe, come back, look up, slightly bend backwards, hands come up on the inhale, and then as you push forward again from the back foot, hands come down, exhale, relax. Again, inhale, push, look up, bend back a little bit. Exhale, push down. Inhale. Exhale. This is benefiting the spleen for digestion and stomach, but also heart and kidney and liver. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Also increasing circulation in the legs. These next few movements, like I said, are a lot of leg movement also. So building the strength in the legs, do what you can. Okay, don't overdo it. Again, I'll show you from the side. Posture is straight. Don't hunch over. Don't lean too far back. It's like being pulled from your waist, like somebody pulled you from your belt. Okay, so you dip down. Inhale, raise up. Exhale. In. Lean back slightly, look up. Exhale down. The motion pushing forward and back from your legs is what's moving your arms. Remember your intention, your yi intention, mind intention, guides the breath or qi. The qi moves the body. So the body really becomes the breath. Good. So this is also good for the hips and the waist as well. Again, this kind of motion of leaning back and stretching is good for the lung capacity, but also mainly benefit is for the spleen and stomach digestion. This kind of motion back and forth and pushing up, expanding the lungs, but it's also promoting the qi circulation for the spleen and stomach. Okay, next one. One of my favorites on this section is called pushing the waves or waving or playing in the ocean. Okay, same motion, knee forward, bent knee, 90 degrees, hands out. You're going to roll back, inhale, let the arms drop down to the waist. Don't lift your arms separately on this, pull it back to the waist. Allow your back leg where your weight is, your hip is open up a little bit. Allow this to push and roll forward up on your toe and push out. Again, you're going to inhale, drop your hands down, pushing from your front leg, down, toe up. And then push, allow the ocean, feel like you're pushing the waves. Exhale. You're going to inhale down, rolling, you're making like a circular motion. Exhale. In and out. In, out. Okay, this is actually also good for kidney. It's just called it's rolling back and forth on your called K1 or kidney 1 meridian or point called Yongchun. Yongchun bubbling spring is another name for it. So it's actually stimulating Yongchun point for kidney energy. So I'll show you from the side. Again, you're going to make a circle. So you're pushing back from this motion. You're up here. You're going to push back from your front leg. Your toe comes up. Rest here. Your waist to your posture is relaxed. Don't lean back. And don't lift your arms without being pushed from your legs. So it's going to roll forward. Push from up on your toe. Relax down. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Be careful not to lock your arms out and lift your shoulders so it's naturally straight. Your wrists are naturally set, so not bend too much. Exhale. In. Out. Inhale, so you're rolling motion in, just like the tide coming in and rolling out. Exhale. In. Feel the energy coming up your leg, up your spine, and out your arms. Energy coming in through the legs, coming out through the hands. Okay, again, be careful about your knee placement as you come back or roll back. Don't lean back. It's like you're still being pulled from your waist. So as you come back, you're being pulled from your waist. And then most of the weight is here on the back leg now. You push forward from your toe and allow the energy to travel up the leg, the spine, and then eventually push out the palms. Okay, this point is called a Laogong point, between the middle finger and the ring finger. As it sets down the webbing, it's called a Laogong point. It's an energy emission, so it's called emitting the energy. So it's really, you're pulling in energy, pull all the energy in on the inhale, and exhale, push out as you imagine pushing away, just sending energy out your hands. Okay. The next move, we're going to start off. We call it wire pigeon. How I was taught. And from this movement, you're up here. You're going to set down. The feet are going to go flat this time. You're not going to roll the toes up. You come down. Your hands here, so you sink down. The hands set and pull apart. And then you exhale. This is for the lung capacity also. It's as if you have steel wire connecting the wrist. So there's a slight tension, not muscular tension, but imagine slowly pulling it open as you inhale. Shift the weight back to the back leg. Exhale forward. Get in. Expanding like a big ball between your hands. Exhale. Watch your knee again when you come forward to make sure it's 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. In. Out. Again, I'll show from the side. Again, this is all about increasing lung capacity, promoting heart and liver, but also moving. This movement is also increasing your blood circulation, so stagnated blood. But it's so smooth and in and out type motion. It's also doing something for your mind. So you're allowing to relax and lower your blood pressure. So again, from here, you're going to shift the weight back. Keep your feet flat this time, so it does not come up. Exhale. In. Out. Like a big wire spring between the hands. It's not easy to pull back. Very slow. And out. Inhale. Exhale. In. Expanding. Exhale, contracting. Sometimes you like to imagine like there's a big ball between you, growing a big ball and growing and getting smaller. Those of you who are familiar with Qigong and familiar with internal visualization can also use this expansion here, expanding the Dantian very big, okay? And then contracting Dantian. You can also visualize this type of motion, okay? The next movement, this one, like I said before, you may see it differently on some videos out there that are in different order. Again, I like to have this movement in conjunction with the other movements. So this one is called Wild Goose flying. You're going to come down, expand. There's two different ways you can do this. Again, you come up on your toes or the ball of your feet. Inhale up. This is great for the lungs. And exhale down. If you can't come up on the balls of your feet, just stay flat. It's fine. In. Nice and slow. Out. If you want a more challenge, come all the way down. Keep your back straight. In. All the way to the fingertips and exhale down. Again, do what you can do. Inhale, shooting energy up the legs, all the way to the top of the head, called Bai Hui. In, out. Again, good for lung circulation, qi stagnation in the lower limbs. And out. I'll do it from the side. If you want to come down lower, see the posture. You stay low. Keep your butt, you're kind of rolled in, tucked in slightly. You come down and come up. Inhale. Exhale. Again, you can do this foot with the feet flat. In. And out. I prefer to come up on the balls of the feet. In. Out. Good. This is a really good movement. Actually calms the mind as well. Great for blood pressure, lowering blood pressure. The movement coming up is also extending all the blood circulation to the extremities, the fingertips, but also it's increasing energy through the Chong channel to the biplate. So coming up the middle is actually shooting energy up your body also, and meeting at the top and coming down. So this type of motion is really good to build the strength in the legs, but also expanding the chest and waist area and expanding the torso. It's like a good stretch, but you're not stretching, so it's just relaxed movement, just like you're flying, like it says Wild Goose flying. The next one is standing in a horse stance and punching. This next one actually there's a multitude of benefits for this. It's lowering the blood pressure. This is great for the lung, but also increasing what we call internal power, so internal qi, the strengthening the qi. Because the concentration is nice and slow, it's coming from lower dantian to middle dantian. Also, the slowness in the turning, slightly turn of the waist, but not too much. This is actually concentrating internal power, internal energy, this punching motion. You'll see that in a lot of different things. You saw it earlier in Badanjing, you see it, gazing brightly and punching. This actually type of motion is increasing your qi, the strength of your internal qi there, and by will increase your immune system as well, and just overall balance in the body. And again, do what you can in this as well. We call this mabu. This is horse stance. You sit like you're riding a horse, nice and relaxed. You don't have to do this low because you're going to raise up slightly and sink. So we're going to start. Right hand come up. Inhale. The other hand's in front of dantian. Turn. It starts with a vertical fist. Not tight, very relaxed. And exhale, turn it over. Inhale, exhale. No tension, just very slow. Inhale, concentration, energy comes out. Focus on the fist, exhale. In, out. In, out. Again, do not lock your arm. It's naturally straight. In, out. Inhale, raise up a little bit, and then sink. Exhale. So you're going to raise up slightly. As you punch out, exhale, sink. Again, do from the side. In, out. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Inhale, exhale. When you come up, and when you punch, your energy, your focus should come down your arm into your middle knuckle. Focus on your middle knuckle. This is very good for the heart also, and then calming, again, lowering blood pressure. Very good for lowering blood pressure, but overall increasing your chi, okay, your energy, your internal power, okay? So the next one, again, on these motions, always be careful of what you can do. Do not overdo what you can't do. What I mean is, you can't go low, stay a little bit higher. The idea is, again, using this mind intention or yi, guiding your chi to move your body. I can't say that enough. Qigong, Tai Chi, these kind of motions, you have to have this intention of guiding your breath and having your body follow it. Your body is kind of like illustrating it on the external. Your mind is guiding the chi inside to move this external body. So if you kind of use that visualization, and then keep in mind the postures and how slow the breath and evenly, you'll do just fine. This is the principle, the foundation. There's a lot more going on to this that could go into more detail, but for right now, we'll just concentrate on this particular part, okay? The next motion is called moving in a windmill. There's lots of different names for this, but it's the windmill movement. Actually, it's functioning for a kidney function, and concentrating on waist movement. So very good for waist problems, and increasing stamina. So the idea is, and also in this movement, do what you can. This movement should be done with your legs kind of locked this time. If you can, if not, you can slightly bend them. It's okay. The idea of this also is do very slow and concentrated. If you get lightheaded, then don't do as low, okay? Come up a little bit and do it. The idea is this twisting motion has to be done correctly as well. So we kind of like shoulder width apart, pull the ball, like holding a ball. You bend over slightly or even further, depends on how you want to do it. You're going to turn to the left. On the inhale, you're going to raise up. So you turn your body completely to the side, raise up on the inhale, turning, keep turning. Exhale down. Turn to the center, to the left, inhale up. Again, you should be doing this 3, 6, 9 times, depends how much time you have. Minimum of 3. Exhale down. Turn your waist. Inhale up. Exhale down. And turn the other direction. Once you're down, turn the other direction. We're just doing 3. So halfway point, you come up, inhale, turn, exhale down. Turn your waist, inhale up. Exhale down. Turn. Use your waist, inhale up. Exhale down. And then you come to the center and just come up from the center. Okay? I'll do it again from the side. Again, you can either slightly bend your knees or keep them straight. They come down. You're going to turn up. Turn from the side. That's what I'm showing you from the side, so it shows you how far you turn. Do what you can. You'd like to get to a point where you're almost completely to the side like this. And then exhale down the same way. Wait till you come down, then turn. It's making a circular motion like this, so you're turning like this as it's spinning, so it's like a windmill. Okay? Builds a lot of increased strength. It's kind of like stretching the legs, but also stretching the back. Again, this breathing motion is for lung, but also obviously any twisting motion like this is actually mainly benefiting kidney. Kidney stagnation. Kidney is a very important part of Qigong practice and internal practice, increasing or stabilizing Jing, the body fluid, but also it's called the original essence in your body. Okay, so the next one, after you do this motion, it's gonna be Spunky Boy. So Spunky Boy bounces the ball, or you call bounce the ball, is fine. It's a little bit coordination going on. So I like this one. It's kind of playful. And again, you can go up on the ball of your feet, or you can just keep them flat. So what you're going to do, and I'll show you from the side first, because it's probably better that way. But you're going to raise your left hand up, raise your right leg up. See the foot that's flat. So then you're going to alternate. Set it down, inhale on one side, and exhale on the other side. Inhale, exhale. Right now it's not too spunky, but we need to speed it up slightly. Okay, this will increase the heart rate. This is also very good to wake you up. Okay, you need energy. Very good for insomnia, but also for duration of health. So again, you're gonna raise up. Inhale, exhale. In, see it's kind of spunky. A little less up and down. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Inhale, exhale. You can slow it down too. Just do it in and out. In and out. For this one, you make sure that you're not kicking the sand like a chicken. So you don't want to raise your back leg. You want to raise the knee up at the same time. Again, this takes some coordination because you're doing left and right. So really good for the nervous system and mind as well. Okay? That's called Spunky Boy. Next one is the closing. So we're going to rest. We're going to put our hands in front of the dantian. We're going to inhale the middle dantian. Exhale, lower dantian. So raise your hands up, inhale, bring the energy up just below your heart, not to your heart. Turn the hands over, exhale down, below your navel. In, you do this 8 times. Out. In and out. Inhale. Exhale. With each motion, this is calming the mind, bringing the chi back down to the dantian. And after you do that, you close. Just put your hand on your dantian and sit for a minute. When we close, we do this. The men will put the left hand on dantian, right hand on top. Women put a right hand on dantian, left hand on top. This is our preference, or you can just relax. And then just massage our dantian clockwise 3 times, counterclockwise 3 times. You call dry wash the face. You rub your hands nice and warm and over your face, around the neck. Do it again 3 times. Again. Okay, and why do we do that? For one, all Qigong will start off with kind of like this one, gathering Qi. And most Qigong also ends with settling the Qi, calming the Qi back down. Because you're Qigong, you're working your energy. You're moving your energy, your mind is moving, but moving in the correct way, so your intention's all internal. But then in the end, you need to calm down. Calm yourself, don't just say, okay, I'm done, and run out the door. Relax your mind. Place your thoughts on your dantian. This is your energy center, where your energy is stored. And then kind of wash the face. We call it wash the face. Kind of wake back up. Because when you do this, you get in kind of like the zone. Hopefully you'll get in the zone. So you tune everything out. You're really into what you're doing. But then you need to wake up and get it back into, use the energy, get back into life. You want to calm yourself and then kind of wake yourself up again. And then go about your day. So again, key elements, posture, and then use your intention, your yi or shen spirit to guide your qi. Allow your qi to move your body. Okay, this is a key foundation. And don't rush anything. Okay, again, there's a lot more details to this as far as benefit and meridians and things like that. Again, you can always email Violet to get a hold of me, and there's been a few of you who've asked for that already. I will put it together at the end of the session and send it out to those who want to know each breakdown of benefit. So just inquire about that. But next week, what I'm going to do is do the chair version. So Violet has asked me, because there's a lot of people out there who maybe aren't as mobile as others, or they can't stand as long, or maybe they can't stand. So they want to get some exercise and benefit from sitting in their normal position. So I will show this form slowly next week, and from the chair position, from the beginning to the end. And then I think the following week, I will come back and just do a summary of the entire form. If you come back next week, I'll be in the chair, but you'll see the movements anyway, so you can follow along. Again, I appreciate it and thank you. It's been a good session, and have a good week.
Yeah, well, it sure was a good session. I truly enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And since we kind of ran out of time, I actually got a few questions. Maybe in the future sessions we can talk about more about this form. Okay. Well,
sure.
Thank you so much, and then I see you next week.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So.